So today I'll be doing a video discussing how strong is Fuegoleon. You guys heard me, Fuegolion's sister. We're going to be discussing how strong she is because after she got introduced, she is looking like one of the strongest magic knights in the entire series, and we have to break down and see how strong she is. Now, first of all, I'm not even going to attempt to try to pronounce her name right because I was mispronouncing Asta's name right, and you guys had to correct me in the comment section. So there's no way I'm going to even try to pronounce Mereleona, and if you guys know how to, let me know in the comment section. But without further ado, let's go and get to the video. Now, we know that Fuegoleon, she's looked at as an equal to Fuegoleon. It's even said that she could have been the leader of the Crimson Lions before him, but she didn't want to do it, and that is huge news because the Crimson Lion, obviously, they're one of the strongest knight systems in the whole kingdom. So the fact that she could have been the leader before him goes to show you how strong she is, and we see that she did fill in the role for Fuegoleon once he got injured. So that just proves that all the hype surrounding her name was definitely needed. And we even got to see a little bit of her strength feats because this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler if you're an anime only, but we're about to come up on this stuff in the anime now that we're finally getting to the elf invasion arc. But we saw that she led in a training arc for everybody, which was when she brought them to the hot springs, and that was a huge deal because we see that she rounded up people like Yami and other captains. She even grabbed Asta, she basically grabbed all the strongest people and taught them mana skin. So that goes to show you what type of level she is when it comes to being a master at using mana. And we also saw that she went one-on-one with Raya, the disloyal, one of the strongest members of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. And a lot of people will say that this fight might have ended up in a tie, but me personally, I'm gonna say that Fuegoleon won because she actually made him flee. She made him run away and had to use spatial magic in order to escape. So I'm counting that as a dub on her part. And I definitely do think that since she was able to push back Raya, this shows that her strength is definitely top tier level. And we got to see a little bit of her endurance feats too, because during the whole elf invasion arc, once the elves do start invading people's body, we see that 5 elves, yes, 5 elves take on Fuegoleon at once, and she's able to defeat, well, not defeat them, but she's able to hold her own against all of them while they're all attacking them. And we know that the elves, they had a huge increase in mana, and they were basically super strong at that point. Obviously, Asta did end up saving her, but the fact that she was able to hold her own against 5 of the elves at once goes to show you that her strength is not something to be laughed at. And the final fight that we see Fuegoleon get into, which was the best fight of the series, her versus Vetto, not just the regular Vetto, but reincarnated Vetto. So this was basically Vetto at his full power. We see that he was skinnier, he looked a lot cooler, and we saw that these two, they both acknowledge each other's strength. We saw that Fuegoleon, she compared Vetto to Fuegoleon. She said that she hasn't had this much fun fighting somebody since battling her brother, and we saw that she actually did end up defeating Vetto one-on-one. Obviously, we know how strong Vetto is. An underpowered Vetto was able to take on Asta, Yami, everybody in the Black Bulls, and we saw that Fuegoleon was able to do it all on her own. So this was definitely a huge W in her books. And this definitely does lead me to believe that she is one of the strongest knights, if not one of the top 3 strongest knights in the entire kingdom, because Vetto himself, he says that if he could have defeated Fuegoleon, he would have been able to defeat anybody in the entire kingdom. And that is some huge praise, because if Vetto is basically saying that you're the only person he has to worry about, that goes to show you how strong he is. And we see that Mereoleona, I was trying to pronounce her name, I don't even know why I tried to, but Fuegoleon, she says that Fuegoleon is stronger than her 100%. So that's why I'm not going to say that she's necessarily the strongest, because she did confirm that Fuegoleon is stronger than her. And I'm going to be honest, I do believe that Fuegoleon, with his new power, I'm not going to spoil it for the anime onlys, but if you guys read the manga, you know what it is. Shout out to the spirit. But no, we know that Fuegoleon with his new power, he is stronger, but I believe that before he got his new power up, Fuegoleon was stronger than Fuegoleon, and that's some pretty high praise because the old Fuegoleon, he was still the leader of the Crimson Lions, and he was on par with Silva and the other captain. So I'm basically putting Fuegoleon up there on that level. I think she may even be stronger than Silva when it's all said and done. So overall, how strong do you guys think that Mereleona is? Do you guys think that she's one of the strongest people in the series? Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.